Hi, welcome to Vocabulary Wednesdays, and this is Chris with Magoosh. Today, we have words both young and old. That is, words relating to something very young and mature in its beginning stages, or something old. Now, let's start off with our first word. Makes sense, we're going to start off with the young stuff, so we start off with fledgling. Something that's fledgling. Well, first off, a fledgling is a tiny little bird in the nest who raises its beak in the air, opens it, and expects mama to put the worm in there. So, if you describe a person, or let's say an organization as fledgling, or a project as fledgling, it shows that it literally hasn't gotten off the ground yet. So you can imagine the bird really hasn't gotten out of the nest or off the ground, can't fly. Likewise, a person fledgling at something is a rookie or a beginner, or an organization that's fledgling is just starting off, hasn't really gone anywhere. Awesome. Next word we have here, callow. Callow means not only lacking experience, but immature. So it has a slightly negative connotation. You don't really know what's going on. You're a newbie. Next word, and not just one word, but two words, because I put a little bonus word here at the bottom. First word, GRE word. The important one is puerile. Puerile means immature, but in a silly way. So if you're goofing off all the time when you're an adult, let's say I act all goofy, hee, I'm being puerile, I'm being silly and foolish, befitting the behavior of a child. Now you see, oh, puerile is great, but why did I put this other word down here? Jejune. I put it down here because it's such a cute little word. It's a silly word in a way. Maybe it's puerile in of itself, but it's probably not going to show up on the GRE. That's why I put a little asterisk around it. But it is, again, such a fun, silly, cute word. And it means the exact same thing as puerile. One of its definitions is silly, immature. It can also mean dull, insipid, boring, etc. But again, for the GRE, we want to remember the word puerile. And who knows, maybe the GRE will surprise us and put June on the test. Now, let's talk about the old stuff. Start with sagacious. Great GRE word, and you may be thinking, wait a second, doesn't that mean, yes, it means wise, befitting a sage. Typically, think of wisdom or sage as an old person, the dude with the beard, long gray beard, pontificating upon something. That could be a sage, or that could be sagacious. And that's why I threw it into this older category. Again, sagacious means wise, imparting wisdom. And finally, what's he thinking? Hoary. But it's not what you think, and it's not spelled that way. This is Hoary with an H, and I'm not going to be that jejune and say with an H-O. But anyway, Hoary means ancient in this venerable way. I think of a Supreme Court justice, 80 years old in the black robes, presiding over some very important case and interpreting the Constitution. The venerable or Hoary, again with an H-O or with an H, is what we're going for here, which again means ancient. And now we are done with our old words. Those were the young words, and that is all for Vocab Wednesday. And I will see you guys next week. Check us out in the meantime at gre.magoosh.com.